और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Over the last 27 years, the Franchise India has helped thousands of investors in selecting the right franchise business for them. Today, we will introduce you award-winning preschool chain called Hi Kalpa. Hi Kalpa is an award-winning preschool chain with a strong emphasis on learning by doing method and a story-based teaching approach. Backed by the parent company HiCom, the brand integrates international education standard with a vision to expand across 350 centers in India. The brand is already running 6 preschools in Bangalore in COCO model. It is now looking for the business expansion in South and North cities in India based primarily on FOFO model. However, brand may consider FOCO as well. To talk more about the brand and the business opportunity, today I'm joined with Ms. Shalini Sharma. She is the founder and the CEO. Sheetal Jaitley, she's the COO. Nupur Tiwari, the Director of Academics, Vidya Vishwanathan, Director of Operations, and soon we will also have Prakhandigam, the Key Account Manager from Franchise India. Before we start the presentation and talk more about the business opportunity, my request is to, in case if you have any question, if you will have any questions, related to the brand or the business, my request is to please keep on posting that in the Q&A box, and we will take those questions post the brand presentation. Now, I would request Sheetal to please take the lead, and let's start with the intro, and then we'll move on to the brand presentation. Over to you, Sheetal.
Thank you so much, Bharat. It was a pleasure and kind of really nice. You give a beautiful introduction about all of us. Thank you so much for that. And I would of course like to thank Franchise India for having this beautiful webinar organized where we can actually pitch our business to the world and kind of have people knowing a lot about Hi Kalpa and the business opportunity. I'll take a moment to first introduce the team, and then of course we'll start off with the business pitch after that. I hope that's okay. I'll of course first introduce everybody and then let the tempo of the flow of the presentation set. Firstly, I would like to kind of give a brief introduction about Miss Shalini Sharma. She is the founder and the CEO of this brand, Hi Kalpa. An entrepreneurial lady, enterprising, beautiful, and you can say this beauty with mind goes well with her. She definitely has taken her vision of getting preschool into a different landscape and has been working tremendously towards that. She has been a serial entrepreneur and has many more entrepreneurial journey coming in into her way. Hi Kalpa being close to her heart, of course, this team is quite closely knitted with the core group, which I kind of um, head this as a capacity of COO, which is the Chief Operating Officer, probably. And with me, of course, we also have Miss Vidya Vishwanathan. Um, to be very honest, the entire women team here is super enthusiastic. She is the one of the most kinesthetic person and one of the most energetic person into the team. She drives the entire operation from the capacity of director of operation, and she is the fulcrum for the entire business running in smoothly through her ideas of operational smooth running of the shows, which we are running across Bangalore right now. With me also is Dr. Nupur Tiwari. She is director for academics. As you know that for an educational institution, you would not have, if you do not have the academically strong person, the backbone is not there. So I would consider her the backbone of this entire organization, as she drives this entire team with her expertise into the academics. I hope I have kind of done justice to talk about their a little bit, which I could talk during this inauguration of the flow of the events. And with this, I think I will hand this over to Ms. Shalini Sharma, of course, to have a little bit of understanding on how, as a founder, how, as a CEO, she kind of envisions Sai Kalpa and what was her envision or vision to start off this whole venture. Off to you, Shalini.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Sheetal, for the amazing and wonderful introduction for all of us. So I must say that you are the strongest pillar of Hi Kalpa. So without you, we could not imagine Hi Kalpa at all. So thanks to you and the energy you carry with you, and the motivation you give to all of us. So hats off to you and thanks to you. And along with me, I'm lucky enough to have a core team with Miss Vidya Vishwanathan and Miss Nupur. So all of us definitely are a great team, and we all love working with the children, and working with all of our energies, and just working on changing the landscape of education segment. Yes. So as she asked me about, what was my vision behind starting Hi Kalpa, and which and all thoughts came into the mind, before starting the brand. So first of all, Hi Kalpa is backed up with the very strong organization called HiCom. HiCom is the telecom pioneer, company. So me, along with Mr. Vikas Sharma, we founded the HiCom in 2019. So definitely it was a beautiful journey, and a lot of ups and downs came, and we came up strongly with all of our leadership team. And by God's grace and with all the hard work of the teammates, HiCom is now a 500 crore company. So after founding HiCom, as education and kids are always very, very close to my heart. And, I always wanted to start off something very unique, and something which can, be with the kids lifelong. So, we all, Miss Vidya, Miss Sheetal, Miss Nupur, so we all, sat together and we thought of doing something very unique, which has never happened in Indian education, system. So we thought of Hi Kalpa by that time, and we did a lot of R&D before starting, the brand. So when I say about R&D, we thought of experiential learning as the heart of our philosophy of teaching at Hi Kalpa. Then apart from experiential learning, we thought like something again, which can stay with the kids for lifelong, something which, they will not forget about it. So we came across, the story-based approach for learning the kids. Then again, one more strong part of our curriculum was, which we thought of coming up with, was the theme-based learning: science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So these all three philosophies, were the base of, making or, creating a curriculum which can help the children in their holistic development, and which they can carry throughout their life. As we all know, the early years are the main foundation years of a child education journey. So we thought like, nothing can be better than this if we can include all these philosophies in our curriculum and get the best out of it. So this was, about the curriculum. Then we also thought like, only with the curriculum, we can't, cross the boundaries, which are set by all the other, brands in the preschool industry. So we thought of, having membership with the NAYC, then ECA, and lot more organizations which are again pioneer in the early education segment. Then, we had the curriculum, we had the right team, we had, membership with all the great and big organization in the early education industry. Then the challenge was how to take Hi Kalpa, how to make the brand, available for everybody. How people will come to know about Hi Kalpa, that there is a school which is existing in India now, who are on a mission to, make lifelong learners. So then, we thought of getting Miss Amrita Rao as a brand ambassador at Hi Kalpa. Amrita Rao is a, renowned actress. We all know about her. How can we forget her movie Vivah, Ishq Vishk and all? Like, she is a superb actress anyways. So, Amrita Rao connect with us with our storytelling approach very well. She is a fan of our, storytelling, story-based approach, and the way we tell story to our children, so that the concept goes deep inside them. And she did her part very well, and definitely we had a great time with her. And as a brand ambassador, she helped us in any all kind of ways. We could market the brand well, and now like most of the people knows Hi Kalpa and Amrita Rao, like they are in collaboration with each other. So again, getting an actress on board was one thing which helped us in marketing the brand well. But the major step, the main step, which we are coming up across now is, getting Yuzvendra Chahal, the renowned cricketer, the #1 spinner of the Indian cricket team, on board with us. he is not only a brand and brand ambassador for us, he is also an investor and shareholder in the company. You know, Yuzvendra Chahal is like family to us. He is our family friend. So when we sat with him, at his home, and we were discussing about Hi Kalpa, and I just told him about like my mission, to take Hi Kalpa, globally, and to expand the brand, all over India, and maybe international as well. So he was very excited to hear about it, and he told me personally that he could connect, how he learned cricket, right? So cricket was all about experience. We can't learn cricket from books. We can't learn driving from books. We can't learn cooking from books. So these are all life skills. So he especially he was very excited to get associated with the brand where we are children teaching children with their own experience. And if we do something with our own thoughts, our own hand and mind and body coordination, we will never forget such things. So those experiential learning was the key factor, where Yuzvendra Chahal, took interest in the curriculum, and he straight away ventured into the, brand. So we are very happy to get associated with him. And now I think the time has come. The world should know that there's a school which exists, and the whole team is on a mission of creating more and more entrepreneurs through our franchise networks. So that's all from my side. Over to you, Mishital. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Shalini. I think that was a great insight. We definitely loved hearing about your vision, and of course, we definitely are in sync with the vision, and the team as well is synced to grow this brand. I think, of course, for now, I think she's given you an umbrella figure about how the company is, how the company thought process is, where it is leading to with people who show confidence into our brand, whether it is a cricketer, whether it is the Bollywood star. So showing confidence into the brand makes it authenticated to the parents and the community, to give them confidence that yes, this is a place where we can invest and we can take a journey of business through an authenticated brand and a trusted brand from people who are there into their own fields as leaders. With this, I think all the audience and people over here who are present should know about a little bit more about Kalpa in terms of how this thing has come up, how this, you have the unique things which are there, what all we do at our schools probably. And I think no other than Miss Vidya Vishwanathan is going to be better presenting this. So I would love to kind of get the stage open to her to start off with who she talks with an experience of nothing less than 2 decades. And she brings on the table her expertise in terms of driving centers and the schools operation flawlessly. So yes, Miss Vidya Vishwanathan, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much, Sheetal. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, Shalini, and it was a lovely hearing your vision. And let me just start off with how Hi Kalpa was born and what exactly we thought when we started Hi Kalpa. So we started Hi Kalpa in year 2021. And let me just start with why Hi Kalpa, or the name Hi Kalpa. The name Hi Kalpa is derived from the knowledge tree Kalpa Vraksha, and the parent company Highcom, as Ms. Shalini had already told. So Highcom Hi from Hi Kalpa comes from Hikom, and Kalpa is derived from Kalpa Vraksha. So together we got this name Hi Kalpa, where we wanted our children to learn, experience, and explore their creativity, their knowledge, and their learning. So let me just start off with the core team. Ms. Shalini Sharma, we have already been introduced to Ms. Shalini Sharma. She is the founder and CEO of Hi Kalpa. Ms. Sheetal Jeti, Ms. Nupur Tiwari, and myself, who all are a part of the core team. So just after COVID, we started this thought of Hi Kalpa. We wanted to do something different, as Shalini had already told. We wanted to do something different and something very unique, which no other preschool was doing. So we thought, and we wanted, and all of us are extremely passionate as educators. So we wanted our dream of getting the knowledge first. That was our priority. And of course, business also, we wanted to have a profitable business also. So keeping that in mind, we got our India's first experiential learning as Hi Kalpa, which truly believes that children learn through exploration, experiments, and experience. So Hi Kalpa believes in experiential learning, which means that the children learn through doing.
Miss Vidya, I would just want to interrupt. If we
Yeah.
could just have it a full screen, it will be better for the audience and visibility.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yes.
Can you see this now? Better. Yeah. So now again, coming to our this thing, we wanted the children to learn hands-on. We wanted the children to learn while doing. And now I would like to take you all back to your childhood. At least in my childhood, I heard a lot of stories, and those stories have been a part of with me till now. And those stories have got a pictorial representation in my head, and have never been able to forget those stories. So we thought, if we can teach the children along with experiential learning, if we can teach the children the concepts through stories, so definitely the kind of knowledge the children will have will be completely solid. The children are going to be curious, and they're going to be lifelong learners. So at Hi Kalpa, we got these two unique strategies together, which is completely different from any other preschool who has ever done this. It is experiential learning and unique story-based concepts. So every concept at Hi Kalpa has got a story, and we first teach the children through stories and then through experiential learning, so that their foundation of learning is completely solid. So there is the children become curious and they become lifelong learners. So coming to the vision of our entrepreneur, Ms. Shalini Sharma, she is an educational entrepreneur for the last 15 years. And over the last 15 years, she has been able to influence more than 2,500 children. She is a visionary for growth with compassion towards education industry, and that's what prompted her to bring out the best in education, which is Hi Kalpa chain of preschools. She's proud to see her vision taking the first step with Hi Kalpa preschools. We started with one center, and now we have grown to 6 COCO centers in Bangalore. And she envisions having 350 plus centers with in multiple cities. She also believes that international standard of education as a part of Hi Kalpa preschools. So I can very safely say that Hi Kalpa is an international way of teaching children in an Indian setup. Now, when I'm talking about international way of teaching, we have got our associations from Ms. Mila Wenderberg, a Finland associate. And she comes with a rich experience of over 15 years in childhood development, and has worked tremendously in childhood education, early childhood education. And she's also joined hands with us to bring in the expert knowledge in teachers training and curriculum development, and help us in building an international standard preschool. Now you can say, why Finland? Finland is known for its experiential learning. And if you know, in Finland, there are no books. Of course, we cannot do away without our books in India. So we have taken the best of education industry from Finland, which is our experiential learning, in our Indian setup. So we can say that Hi Kalpa is an international preschool with an Indian setup. So we also have our associations in NAEYC, which is National Association for Education of Young Children. So Hi Kalpa is honored to get associated with the world's largest education that aims at early childhood development. And also ECA, we are also a proud member of ECA, India's largest organization for early childhood development. So coming to our awards and recognition. So the best award that we got was after starting in with one center, we were able to, in a very short period of time, within 4 years, we got 6 schools. So that itself is an award and recognition in its own. And the multiple Google feedbacks that we have received in Google platforms by satisfied parents. So that again is our major awards and recognition. In addition to all those things, we have got a lot of awards in our plate. Best Emerging Preschool Chain in India, we received in 2022. And School Excellence Awards by Brainfeed in 2022 again. Then we also received India's first experiential learning preschool by Golden Triumph by 2022. Preschool with the best infrastructure in Bangalore by Smriti Sadhana and My School in 22 again. And top 10 preschool of India by Brainfood in 2023. We have multiple other awards and recognition over a period of time. Again, we have, again, as I told, the awards, the true award and true recognition is from the satisfied parents whom we have been able to produce across centers. So let me take you through the unique formula of success. So we have a proven business model, which again, as I told you, we started in 2021 with one center. Now we have been able to have 6 centers, all profitable centers with a research curriculum. We have had people who've been working on our curriculum for the last few decades. And with a Finland pedagogy, we have inspired our curriculum from Finland education, which gives our experiential learning as a backbone. And we also aim at striving continuous training for our teachers, because it's not easy to teach experiential learning and story-based approach to the teachers. So our continuous training is a must, not only from within India, we also have our Finland partner giving in the trainings to our teachers so that we become an experienced team along with our experience that we already come up with. We also have robust policies. Every preschool needs to have proper policies in place. Only then we will be able to succeed. So all our policies and processes are well defined, and we ensure that all our 6 centers are following all the policies properly. And we have a strong expansion plan. So Ms. Shalini has already spoken to you, and Ms. Sheetal will also be giving you further details about our expansion plan. And with our NAEYC and EC under our belt, we are one of the best preschools that you can look for your child, and also as a business partner. So now let me take you through the multiple revenue streams. So as a preschool, running a preschool, the revenue not only comes from the preschool fees, but it also comes from the daycare services. It also comes from the different corporate connects that we have. So what we do is we have direct connects with corporates. So if you know that a lot of companies have a reimbursement policies in their companies. So we tap on that and we ensure that we are connected to the corporates directly, and we are able to bring those children also onto our schools. So with the corporate connect and the daycare services and the after school activity classes, with again a robust teacher training processes, we are able to get multiple revenue streams, which makes this Hi Kalpa preschool a very profitable venture. So our corporate connects are various. I mean, I'm not able to put all the companies in a short slide, but our corporate companies are like amazing, and they have been able to give us a continuous field of flow of children for our various schools. Now coming to our unique curriculum. So we have, as we have already told, our backbone is our curriculum, our experiential learning, and our story-based approach. So I would request Ms. Nupur Tiwari, Dr. Nupur Tiwari, who heads our academics at Hi Kalpa, to run us through the unique curriculum of Hi Kalpa, so that our investors and our parents seeing out there are able to relate to this, and they are able to understand our curriculum better. Over to you, Ms. Nupur.
Cool. I think that was amazing, Vidya. Thank you so much for taking the audience through this entire journey, which we have been doing as replicating successful company-owned centers and making it prove to the audience that yes, these business models can be replicated at their levels to make a successful business at their places. So thank you, Miss Vidya, for this entire overwhelming session, I guess.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you so much. And I would request Dr. Nipur Tiwari to please take us quickly through the entire curriculum journey and how this curriculum has been doing really well for the parents, for the bachas, and how it is being kind of uniquely placed, differentiating things from what is there into the preschool industry and setting a benchmark into the preschool industry in terms of the curriculum. Over to you, Dr. Nupur Tiwari. I would request a full screen mode. We are not able to hear you, Nupur. Can you please switch on your
Yeah.
mic? I think you are on
Yes.
mute.
Yeah, hello everyone. Now you can hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for introducing me. I'm Dr. Nupur Tiwari. I take care of the academic part of Hi Kalpa free schools. And I'm really excited to take you all through the Hi Kalpa curriculum, an innovative experiential learning model that is redefining our preschool education. So as rightly said by all of you, all the core team members, that our curriculum is a perfect blend of Finnish pedagogy with a modern STEAM-based approach, integrating our science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics in Indian classrooms. So we proudly say that Hi Kalpa is the India's first experiential learning preschool that nurture the young minds through play, exploration, and hands-on learning. This is stuck. Okay, I'm starting again because
No problem, no problem. It's okay.
Sometimes the full screen mode gives a
Yeah.
little trouble. I think that's the reason.
yeah, it is not going.
Yes,
going
yes,
up.
yes. No problem. So I think you could go back to your normal screen mode and then change the slide. That should be okay.
It is not going. 1 minute. Let me stop the screen. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry for this glitch. So the why our Hi Kalpa curriculum is unique. Okay, so in today's evolving world, education must go beyond textbooks, and we proudly say that our unique curriculum bridges the gap between the traditional learning and the skill-based activities or the hand-on activities which we do at Hi Kalpa. Now, our researched and well-strong pedagogy, that we have done from past so many years, is the combination of 7 unique elements at Hi Kalpa. Okay, the 7 unique elements are, first is our unique story-based approach. Already a lot of things has been told about the stories by all our core team members, that it develops the imagination, the curiosity, and the lifelong learning among the children. So we focus on the early years by introducing every concept through stories. Then we have a globally designed globally inspired pedagogy, which is by Finnish Edge and NEP aligned. So we focus all the things which are being given by NEP, that we have to shift our rote learning to experiential learning and child-centered approach. So we are following all those things in our Hi Kalpa curriculum. We have a STEAM-based learning, which makes the children to learn different collaboration skills like creative thinking, then critical thinking, problem solving skills, and making them a lifelong learner. Experiential learning is nothing but learning by doing, which we do by role plays, by exploration, by experiment. So children have hand-on activities. They develop their lifelong learning by playing with the real world materials. So that makes our Hi Kalpa unique. Then when we have a capacity building programs for teachers, after every 2 months, we have a workshop for the teachers, which equips them to develop the 21st century skills among the children. And we have in-house curriculum development. So we have a team of skilled members which have curated this specific, this especially unique curriculum, which makes the Hi Kalpa different from the other preschools in India. Now, everyone knows that learning through experience is learning by doing. So, like Shalini ma'am has told correctly that the skills which we develop, the life skills, cannot be taught just by going through the books. That's why we have to go beyond the textbooks. So every concept, everything has been is being done in our Hi Kalpa curriculum through experience by hand-on doings. So children get the they engage the children. We engage the children through hand-on activities and world experiences. So our activities, revolve around the creation of experiments, exposure, and different types of which helps the children to learn the different challenges of the world, and they learn how to work in a team. So that is a very good, unique, property or the unique curriculum part of our, Hi Kalpa. And we have like I have already told that we have a well-researched curriculum. Continuous teacher training is going on. Hi Kalpa ensures that every child learns, through meaningful and impactful way. And just to add on this, that we have 6 innovative learning spaces, which collaborates with our learning experience. So that is our Hi Kalpa greenhouse, our Hi Kalpa library corner, then our music wall, then expression zone is there, and art gallery, which helps the children to imagine, to find a new world for them where there is no restrictions and they are just doing whatever they want to like, what they like. So it is not a rote learning, it is a child-centered approach at Hi Kalpa. The unique story-based approach. So like Vidya has told that in our childhood we all have heard the stories, and it is still in our imagination. We can imagine, we can draw, our imagination improves. So we have a very unique curriculum, which is every concept is taught through stories to our 3 mascots. That is Kimi, Chiku, Devi. Children are able to relate those to those 3 characters, and every class, when they go to the next class, our 3 characters are promoted with the children to the next class. So you can see that children are enjoying our story-based learning. So Hi Kalpa stories keep children engaged. They nurture their imagination and creativity and critical thinking skills. So this is the best way to make the children become a lifelong learner and improve their imagination. The Hi Kalpa program, so every child develops according to their age criteria. So at Hi Kalpa, we have our programs which are according to the age group. So the 4 classes which we have according to the age group is our Hi Kalpa players, that is between age group 2 to 3 years, our Hi Kalpa beginners, which are age group between 3 to 4 years, our Hi Kalpa thinkers are between age group 4 to 5 years, and our Hi Kalpa winners are between age group 5 to 6 years, and then they join the formal school after passing the UKG class, that is KW, that is Kalpa winners. So at the end, I just wanted to tell you that the key takeaway of our Hi Kalpa curriculum is the 4 important part of our success story. That is the experiential learning, which gives the deeper understanding of all the concepts which we are teaching to the children. Play-based learning, which develops social skills among the children. And then storytelling, that is the best part of our curriculum, which improves the imagination. And then the child-centered approach. Like NP has told that we should shift our focus from rote learning to the child-centered approach. So Hi Kalpa is following the is aligned with the NP guidelines. So at the end, I just wanted to say that Hi Kalpa is always focused to shape the education by aiming at the whole child development. So thank you everyone for hearing the our unique curriculum. Now over to Sheetal ma'am, our COO, for the next description of our Hi Kalpa. Thank you everyone.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. As the great philosopher Confucius said that I hear, I forget, I see, I remember, and I do, I understand. And that's the philosophy which Hi Kalpa follows and brilliantly put across by the team in terms of the entire philosophy, in terms of getting this entire curriculum as an integrated approach for every philosophy, whether it is the experiential learning, whether it is the STEAM-based approach, whether it is the story-based approach, to get the best for the children. And that's how curriculum has been standing apart, and children, parents, and teachers are actually loving to get associated with this unique way of learning for children. I think we have got a background of how the school is. We have understood the curriculum. We have, of course, understood the little bit about what the school, how the school operates. Now let's come into the business part. And of course, we are all kind of here to understand how we can kind of be associated with a brand which has all these unique approaches and has people who have shown confidence, people like Miss Amrita Rao, people like the famous cricketer Yuzvendra Chahal. So I think we should straight away dive into how the business opportunity looks like. And hence, I can just brief you about this whole journey. Hi, everyone. As I all told you that I am Sheetal JT. As a COO, or the person who drives the company into the growth element, I would like to give you a brief on how we are going to be looking forward into this whole franchising business opportunity. Before diving into how this franchisee, investment and stuffs like that are going to be, let me give you a brief about how India's preschool industry looks like. If you look at the current projection from now till 2022, from now till 2028, the market size is expected to grow at an annual growth percentage of 12%. And the market size right now is just 15 billion, right? The growth capacity into this industry of early years education is tremendous. Economists also have encouraged getting investment into the early years education, because right now investing 1 rupee into early years education or foundation years of education is equivalent to 12 times growth rate in the next 10 years. So you are going to be investing into a futuristic business plan or futuristic industry of India if you are getting associated with a preschool chain which shows you the growth plan for the next coming futuristic years. I'm sure that anyone who is interested in preschool business would also know that, yes, okay, what would my end consumers look at when I'm opening up a preschool? Isn't it? What is it that I would get, that I can talk to the customers or the consumers and convince them to have it across to my or take my product into the market, right? Believe me, children are not the decision maker, but they influence the decision, right? Your consumers are, of course, going to be parents who have children between 2 years to 6 years for the preschool. You have Another segment, which of course Vidya had also emphasized into her revenue model, that what are the different revenue streams which are going to be there, which is the daycare, which means that the daycare industry, with the Maternity Act coming in, and corporates and industries making it compulsory that there should be a creche or a daycare and a preschool, which is a mandatory for employees to get the benefit. Specifically the female employees, they should have be connected to the place where they should be connected to a preschool or a daycare facility, which should be at least 500 meters, not more than that. And hence this becomes a community place for children to avail the daycare services. That's a big market which starts from 1.5 years old to about 10 years old. You can stretch it up to 12 years old as well. The schools also have definitely the next source of revenue, which is your activity classes, where you have different kind of activities running in, like your yoga classes, dance classes, music classes. And these are basically your revenue generating activities from the place where you start running your preschools. Having said that, what does the consumer or the parent expect? Number one, when they're looking out into the preschool, they definitely would be looking at what kind of curriculum it is. I hope you all will be convinced by now that this is a curriculum which helps the child to learn through doing, and it is something which is exceptional into the market, right? Number two, the location definitely matters. As I said, these are all community-based schools, so you will have to have locations which are really accessible to the parents and helps them out to easily drop the child and move out. This is going to be one of the critical things. And I will, of course, tell you that how we kind of help you out in getting all these consumer behavior trends right for you, so that you get a business which is apt. And we tell you that, of course, yes, we understand the business, and we will guide you to start a model which is worth taking it ahead, and will be proving you as a successful returns. The third element, of course, parents will be looking at, or the consumers will be looking at for you, is the safety and hygiene. You will be surprised that, of course, parents go really hayway to understand that how safe the place is, how hygienic the place is, whether the standards are maintained or not. And when the corporate get you tied up with you, or when the corporates get tied up with you, they would want you to kind of maintain all kind of safety and security purposes. As business owners and your person who are responsible for children at this very young age group, safety and hygiene is going to be one of the things which you should also take care of from the perspective of the consumers, right? Strong brand. Of course, a person who is going to be sending their child would want to send the child into a trustworthy brand. And as we have already given you a brief that there are multiple people and leaders who have shown confidence into Hi Kalpa as a strong brand and are associated with us. The next thing is Parent Connect program. They would, of course, want to understand how open you are into communication. How are you going to give details about the child to them? How are you going to get them connected to what is the progress of the child? And last but not the least, the teacher training. Believe me, we have trainings throughout the year, which includes international training from Finland, from our partner, Miss Mila Venderberg. We have our trained staffs into two very important elements, which is POCSO, protection of children against sexual offense, and safety training programs. Apart from that, we keep on doing our regular training programs of curriculum, which is ongoing throughout the year. Right? I'm sure that you all will agree that if all these things are given as a package to you, it's not going to be difficult for a parent to take a decision that, yes, this is a right school for my child. Right? So we keep all these things in mind and give this entire school as a business model to you as a profitable venture. We are thrilled and very happy to announce that famous international cricketer Yuzvendra Chahal has joined us as a stakeholder and a brand ambassador as well. This shows, of course, there is a lot of confidence of people who are leaders into our journey, and they also say that yes, it is a great brand to join as investors. And I'm sure with this, the confidence level for people who are looking forward for investing into early years gets much more better with a brand like Hi Kalpa. We have, of course, discussed this. I thought that I'll just put it across everything into one single slide. We already have 6 locations running in as centers, which is Gottigeri, Hulimau, Begur, SNN, Raj Serenity. We have Harlur, and right now we have also started up in Vartur. We always envision to start off our own company centers, which we have invested, and we have seen the operations over in the last 3 years or 4 years to make it successful successful businesses before we venture into franchising industry. Now that we know that all our centers replicating itself from 1 to 2, 2 to 6 can do similar kind of business, and it is a replicable model, proven business model for profits. We definitely had thoughts to kind of jumping into the franchising industry where we can give a strong business model to the to people. Branding and marketing assistance are there. Of course, I did talk about Yuzvendra Chahal to be partnering with us as a stakeholder. We also give you a complete assistance into branding marketing. You will see an absolute higher return on investment, and you will also see that there is a 35 to 50% of growth which you will see in, or profitability which you will see in 3 to 5 years kind of thing. Our team with excellence has a lot of operational and academic support given to run the business, and a strong brand with endorsements from leaders, as we have already discussed. This was some news where we, kind of had Miss Amrita Rao talking about us in media and giving her inputs about how the curriculum is, how the brand is. This is a small snapshot of that whole event. As I said, the case studies of our own preschool, company-owned preschools are our case studies to get ourselves into franchising business and replicate it. We want and we intend to grow together, and we believe that a success story will be only better or only can be created if we are growing together. As a brand, we would want ourselves to be your partners, literally your business partners, to start growing. And how do we support doing that? We will give you the entire curriculum manual or the academic manual, what we say. We will give you the entire operational manual. We'll give you a complete training guidelines. A standardized policy and implementation will be there through audits and constant handholding. As I said, this business model is not new. We have tried, tested into the market in the last 4 years, 5 years, before giving it to you on plate. We have strong international association to make it a global curriculum and the training aspect as well. For our pedagogical support, we are associated with ECA, which is Early Childhood Association of India, and National Association of Early Childhood and Young Children. This is basically, ECA is a national organization, and NAEYC is an international organization which helps us out into our pedagogical support. We do tremendous amount of branding and marketing for ourselves and also for the business partners who are going to be there with us. Complete handholding on the business setup, branding and marketing support. These are few elements, of course, we take the responsibility of. What is the franchisee going to do? Of course, we have to be periodically reporting support staff recruitment, local authority approval. These are few of the elements which is going to be the roles and responsibility of the franchisee who are going to be onboarded with us as business partner. Following our curriculum, our operational guidelines, updating the systems on ERP. We do have a robust ERP system through apps, which is going to be given across when you are a kind of a family with us as business partners. Marketing and branding at local level, these are something which the franchisee has to do. This is absolutely an entire responsibility of us as a brand. Location selection, giving you the feasibility report. As I said, we will do the entire research before giving you a heads up that yes, this area is good to go as for starting up a preschool. Complete school interior design and layout, staff planning, recruitment, training, social media management, sourcing your supplies, basically your entire materials which is going to be coming from our end, your teaching aids are going to be coming from our end, and we will also keep constantly helping you out into your audits, both financial and your curriculum audits to help you out sail through smoothly. This is finally the business model. We would definitely want one-on-one discussion and take meetings so that you understand the business and the growth plan for 5 years with us. However, the overall summary of the investment is kind of given over here, which is the franchisor fees, which is including the franchisor fees, your total amount which has to be there for as a capex, which is including your franchisee fees, your setup, I mean your teaching aids and everything, that would come around 25 lakhs. Your outdoor setup, marketing, your office setup would cost about 15 lakhs, which makes the total investment of 40 lakhs. The rental deposit and working capital, we advise you to keep around 15 lakhs in surplus with you. The royalty starts from 10%. However, we definitely are looking out for the first couple of our franchisees or business partners to be giving them a special, our special benefits in terms of becoming our first business partners and looking at the first year to be a relaxed period. And hence we can take this forward. But of course, we would want to discuss the entire business model and the 5 years growth plan with us on a detailed meeting one-on-one. And at the end, of course, I would like to say that This is a booming market into the preschool industry in India, where, of course, there's consumer demand. You will have market growth. As I said, it's a 15 billion industry and is going to be much more at a rate of 12% growth. And I'm sure that you would be liking to invest in this market this year. These are few selection process. You will have your application, our first interview and our meeting. Then once you are okay, you're fine with the business plan, we will have your property selection, your background check, our legal documentation. And of course, we then sign off the place. As I said, we have our sixth center, which is opened up in Vartur. These are few of the locations which we are damn sure that we have already done a survey, and we feel that these are first 8-10 locations that we should be opening at. And these locations are out for you. And thank you. I would love to connect with all of you or people who are interested definitely for our business discussion, a detailed business discussion. Thank you so much. If there is any questions, we would love to take it up.
Right. Thanks so much, Sheetal, for taking us through the detailed presentation. And now let's take the questions that we have in the Q&A box. Right. You have the access? You should have access. Or, I mean, either you can read it or you can ask me to read. You're on mute, Sheetal.
I think, yes, I can take it up, of course. There's the first question, which is there from Ms. Manisha Chauhan. How is it doing different from other preschools? Being parents, what should I expect for my child's betterment? Of course, thank you for the question, Manisha. How would you like your child to learn about plants, let's say? Would you like them to learn through books, worksheets where they're just painting it? Or would you want them to go out, sow a seed and let the plant grow? I'm sure you would choose the second option, right? So children over here, they do not just color the plants onto the worksheet and learn about this is a stem, this is a leaf, this is a root, this is this, this is that. We start with giving them real life experience first, then moving on into a worksheet. Worksheets for us are just recapitulation activities and are not, I'm just kind of making it capital and bold. These are not, kind of the way or the only way which we teach to children. Children over here have understood concepts which are which we can say that they are lifelong learners. They will never forget it, right? So I think, yes, this is something in a nutshell I can say. If at all, you want to experience one day that how children are doing at our school, of course, you are most welcome. We have different places or our school, whichever is closest, you can definitely come over. The next question is from R.N. Naidu, sir, and she has spoken about investment and open for Bangalore. Of course, Mr. Naidu, we are open for Bangalore, but having said that, we are looking out for franchisees in South and North India as well. We definitely are open at Bangalore as the locations which I showed. Those are the most kind of wanted locations, I can say. We have kind of done a market survey for those locations, and we feel that those areas would be definitely good business models to start off with. Apart from that, we are open to start off in Noida, Gurgaon, Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, and we are open for the market. what support will you provide pre and post opening? Of course, I think I have covered this up into my presentation. So Bharat, I think I will skip this question.
Yes. Let's move on to the next.
How much is the franchisee fees in the capital component? Okay, 7.5 lakhs is the franchisee fees. Mr. Sudhakar also asked that what is the target market and customer base required? So the target market is, of course, as I said, we are looking at a little premium market, of course, where we are targeting a fee structure of about anything between 75 to 85,000 on an average. Depending on the area, definitely the fee structure goes up, of course, but that's the average fee structure we are looking at, around 80 to 85,000 rupees a year. And for a ROI or a break even, I think you would need at least about 50 children to get your break even. All our schools running in Bangalore have 100 plus children, average of 120, you can say 100, 120. I think I have answered your questions, Mr. Sudhakar. Number of years. So I have given you in the number of students. You achieve it in 3 months, you are anyways getting your return on your investment. So I would rather want to, answer it in the number of students. Okay, I think there is another question from Mr. Amit Verma. Okay, I think I have lately answered that question in terms of the fee structure, average fee structure, anything between 85,000 rupees, 80 to 85,000 rupees, average.
Right. So probably we already have answered all the question. But I would say in case if anyone would like to get in touch with us, for the further discussion, they can contact us on our hotline number. I'm just putting it in the chat box. Right. So there you can contact us. I understand. See, I mean, it's not an easy task to just to decide it right over the call. You of course need discussion in length. So that we can do once you call us on this number. We will we will plan a discussion with maybe Shalini or Sheetal, right? And that is how we can take it further. Uh, so I think that's it for the day. Before we end this session, Shalini, any closing remarks from your side for the investors?
Everybody has covered up everything, each and everything very nicely and properly. So as a closing remark, I can just say to my audience, to the audience today, that once you join hands with Hi Kalpa, we will make sure that we support you in each and every aspect. As a growing brand, we will make sure that we give you all the marketing and branding support to make Hi Kalpa a renowned brand, and we will make sure that you all feel proud, to get associated with Hi Kalpa and to be a franchisee of Hi Kalpa.
Great. Thanks so much, Shalini, for being present here for the presentation, right? And I also appreciate all the the panelists, Sheetal, Vidya ma'am, Nupur, right? So thank you so much for the detailed presentation about the brand and the business opportunity. In case if anyone would like to get in touch with us, please contact us on the number or the email ID I have given in the chat box. So that's it for the day today, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this. On Monday, we will again come up with a new brand and we'll explore the another business opportunity. Till then, take care and have a nice day ahead.